Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Quick video today. We're going to talk about this air filter magnetic cover. So when you go through that exercise of replacing your cabin air filters inside of your Tesla Model 3 or Tesla Model Y, the biggest difficulty there is getting access to this one screw that uses like a Torx fitting, and you really don't want to have to always do that. It's hard to take off, it's hard to put back on. So if you do it, might as well just do it once, get this part, and that's the last time you have to deal with that screw. So you'll see here on the bottom of the picture, there's like this rare earth magnet built into this plastic cover. And in the picture here, there's two different colors you can buy. I just bought the black one. You can see in the picture here how the component you buy fits in where the old cover fit in, and the old cover clips on top of it, and it's just magnetized. So you take that original hex screw out, you take the original cover out, you put the hex screw back in, and then you attach this magnetic plastic part to the old one, and it just fits on magnetically. And I'm going to show now a series of videos where I go through the exercise of how to do that. It's not too hard, and be the last time you have to deal with that annoying screw. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please subscribe to the channel if it helps you out, and click the like button. Otherwise, thank you. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We'll do a quick video today about the Tesla Model 3 / Model Y cabin air filter. So I replaced mine already, and one of the annoying things I found out was, up under there, there's a a screw way up under there that it's very difficult to get to. Probably the hardest part of doing the maintenance. It's a really easy job. Took me maybe half an hour. I've helped others do it. But to replace your filter, you need to unscrew a Torx screw. And I got a kit from Amazon where it had, the charcoal to get rid of the smell and all that. And it came with this Allen key, which is the right size to get that screw out. But it's very difficult to get up in there. And I thought to myself, man, if I ever have to do that again, it's going to be real tough. So I looked online, and there's a thumb screw that some people sell on eBay. It's always sold out. It's hard to get here in Canada. But one thing I did find on Abstract Ocean, but it's not made by Abstract Ocean. The name of the company is Silver Strand Design. Okay. They make this plastic insert. And what I've done here is I've shown you sort of that there's this magnetic end. So I just got like a regular screw, and you can see it's magnetic. So if I take that off, what you do is you take off the existing plastic cover that covers the filters. You take that off, and what happens is it snaps on top onto this, the existing, and then you screw that screw back in without any plastic pieces on, and then this just clips on and it's held magnetically. And then the original plastic piece goes on top of here, and then the high voltage cable can still just clip on properly, and everything's held in by this powerful magnet. And just to show, this must be a rare earth magnet, because I bought some rare earth magnets from Amazon that are quite magnetic, and this was just about as magnetic as they were. So if I just kind of get sort of close to this thing, it does a pretty hard job. So to pull off, it takes a fair amount of force, but it's not end of the world force. So anyway, I'll show what that looks like when I do this job under there, and yeah, we'll continue. All right, so the first step is to pop out these little plastic rivets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, of them. Pop those out. And once you do, you can pull off this cover from under there. There's a connector for the light, another connector for your speaker. This pops off, and now you can pull off the side. Hey guys, just to show how I got this going, I started up in the corner, up in here, and kind of gently pulled here and just worked my way down here. And you just pull these plastic rivets off, and that's all there is to it. But of course, first you got to do that piece, then you can get this, because otherwise it hits into it. And what we're going to be replacing today, I can show it in here, is this plastic piece up here. I'll show you better when I get it off. But you can see how there's this cable connects onto it. This is a high voltage cable, so be careful when you do this. All right, guys, let's take a look. If I can do this, you can see how I have my Allen key there and counterclockwise. Okay, and that will be how you loosen this bolt. Take it off, take off the plastic piece, and then after that plastic piece comes off, put the bolt back on, and then we'll show you what's next. All right, guys, so this is that little screw. You can see it's a Torx. It's very small. It's like the size of my finger. You don't want to get screws that are deeper than this because if it goes in, it could possibly hit another wire or something. So anyway, got to be careful if you get any of those aftermarket screws. In that way, I kind of feel like maybe this solution is a bit safer because it's not going to mess with anything in terms of wiring and screwing other screws in. So anyway, I'm going to pull this off now so you guys can all see what it is we're replacing. And there you have it right there. I'm going to take this wire off and then we'll show you what's next. All right, guys, so you can see here I've pulled off those plastic clips. They just clip into these two pieces of plastic. And now what we're going to do is, well, first make sure this is right. So this magnetic piece will go on top where the screw went. This piece here will slide in. Yeah, it'll slide in this way. So first you slide it in the top into that and then just clip it down. And that's all there is to this part. Yeah, it looks like it. And I will need to put this screw back in now, and then this should just hold in place, and we'll try that out. Okay, guys, just to show you right up here, I'm going to try to get this out of the way. But you can see, if I peel that back, right there, okay, you can see that screw, and I just have to tighten that up, and then everything just pops back on. All right, guys, so I've done that step where I screwed in the screw, and let's get this. And you can see I didn't attach the cable yet, but right here is that plastic piece, and it's held in pretty firm. I can't just pull it off easily with my fingers. You'll have to use a bit of strength to get it off, which is great, which means it won't rattle off. Now we just have to connect that orange cable back onto those two clips, and this part's done, and we can put our trim pieces back. And that will be the last time we have to fiddle with this hex screw. Next time, we just pop off these two panel pieces, pull off that magnetic piece there. Don't even have to disconnect this orange thing, really. Just pull it off, and then we can replace the filters easily from now on. All right, one last recording. So I've now clipped on the two plastic clip pieces back onto the original, and it's on nice and firm. So I think this is a fantastic solution. I think it's safer than any of those aftermarket bolts and very easy to work with. Great job, great design. And just to show, with this side trim back in place, everything's looking great. And now we'll just put this last piece of upper trim up here, reconnecting this speaker wire and our LED wire for the underlight. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We've got the side panel on, and we've got the upper panel back in place with the 4 plastic clips, and we're good to go. Yeah, I know this part seems to have a hard time getting in there. I'm sure if I got a screwdriver I could fix that. Anyway, that's all there is to it. It's not too big of a deal to do this. I would recommend getting this part. If you're gonna do your cabin filter, get this done once, and then you don't have to fiddle with the hardest part anymore. This whole process here, replacing this thing, took me 10 minutes, mostly maybe 15 minutes because I was filming it, but not too hard to do. But that's because I've done it enough times now. Anyway, hope this helps. Bye.